brethren, if you're here to watch college basketball stuff, sorry, I'm going to do this on YouTube Live even though it might get me kicked. I'm taking my fucking pants off because we got shorts on underneath it, baby. Who else doing this on YouTube and getting away with it? I'm taking my clothes off. Pause. Alright. We'll take care of that later. You see it. You see the blanket. I'm a fucking Celtics fan. Screw you, Shai. Like, some, like, old school, like, Western or something. I'm getting, like, a pimple up here. I really hope that's not bad. I kind of want to take some Instagram pictures. I'm going to have my dad take some Instagram pictures for me coming up. But, oh, shit. We're not playing 2K yet. I'll get into a little bit of it tonight. I probably won't even play it for that long, but let's just get into this. Let's rip the Band-Aid off, man. Get straight into it, man. Celtics Thunder. The Lakers game just concluded, and I'm not going to talk about that. Who cares? But we'll suck. Celtics lose a tough game. I still think we're contenders. Maybe I'm delusional, but I still think the Celtics can contend for a championship. I mean, no Jason Tatum. Come on now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scores 35 and breaks Wilt Chamberlain's record. The Thunder beat the Celtics by 2. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander broke Wilt Chamberlain's record for consecutive games with 20 points or more, which is absolutely insane. 127 games, that's over a season and a half worth of basketball games. I guess that doesn't count the playoffs, I don't think. Maybe it does. That'd be even more difficult if it counted the playoffs. But SGA, just down the stretch, hitting big plays. Obviously, Jaylen Brown and Shai went back and forth. I watched a decent amount of this game. You know, I'm working on this Sisu review, Road to Revenge, because I want to get that out. That's the actual 2025 film from that franchise. I want to get that out and possibly start watching the Final Destination films tomorrow, but really good stuff here. Chet Holmgren hit some big stuff. It does suck, like fittingly so, that we're playing the Thunder and they have to win on free throws. I'm doing it again. I'm taking my fucking shirt off. But it's all right. I'm winding down for the night anyways. Yeah, Shai, ridiculous record. I mean, not only did he score 35, and not only that, but he also shot 13 for 18. Only 8 free throws for Shai is. I can't even complain. It's just the way the game ended was kind of unfortunate. I don't know if ESPN's going to load this shit. I need to shut all this stuff down. I was listening to new music. Come on, ESPN. Work with me here. I know my hair looks chopped. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Come on, bro. We need some highlights. I'll play it on my headphones, I guess, so you guys can hear it. ESPN, what are we doing? We have 5 games to talk about. I don't really care for ESPN doing this to me right now. Okay, they're just not gonna play the highlights. ESPN, dude. This is so fucking slow. It's my Wi-Fi. Like, what the fuck are we doing, dude? Okay, who gives a fuck? Jaylen Brown in this one did have 34 points. I don't like his efficiency, and I don't like that he turns the ball over, but he's the main guy putting the ball in the hoop, so I can't complain at the same time. And the guy can grab rebounds, the guy can pass the ball around, and he plays very good defense for this team. 14 out of Peyton Pritchard. He didn't shoot the ball particularly well, so that sucks. But 11 points out of Baylor Shireman. He's not the greatest interior guy, but he's starting to hit some threes for this team. He grabs rebounds. He passes the ball around. I really like what Hugo Gonzalez is doing off the bench with 11 points off of 50% three-point shooting, as well as just being a very good hustle guy for that bench unit. You know, he can grab rebounds. He can play very good defense. Now, obviously, like, if you actually watch the game, I actually watched a little bit of this game. He made some very weird decisions and whatnot, but I don't know. I can forgive him. He played really good. Let's just get into this. I'm working on some stuff. Okay. Neemias Queta, man, like, he's a very good traditional big. Like, he grabs rebounds at a very high level with 10 this game. He protects the rim very well. But the problem is, when we don't have Jason Tatum, we need a guy like this to step up offensively, and we just did not see that out of him. And we have so many options off the bench. Like, Hugo Gonzalez got the minutes. I like that. But you have Luka Garza. You have Ron Harper, who is a much more purely offensive, efficient player. You have Jordan Walsh, again, much more pure offensive, efficient player. these guys need fucking minutes, dude. You know what I mean? And I was watching a podcast with the Celtics guys, and like Luka Garza was on there. Obviously, Anthony Simons is a little irrelevant now, but like Peyton Pritchard and Derek White, and I really like their attitude, dude. I don't know, that was kind of random, but Thunder in this game, you get a 14-point game for Chet. Obviously, he shot 50%. He's a great rebounder, plays the big man position well. Shai's just incredible. I mean, 35 points off of 40% three-point shooting. The guy's rebounding. The guy's passing. He's playing at an MVP level. Now, I don't know what the odds are looking like. I'm sure he's probably the favorite by now. But the guy defends on all three levels of the floor. He is so athletic. He can get vertical with you. He can rip the ball on the perimeter. He jumps on the loose ball. He steals. I mean, he's straight up a demon. Like, this guy is a... Jaylen Brown in interviews talks about, I'm the best two-way player in the league. I think we're looking at it right here with Shai. Like, no one does what he does on both sides of the ball as well as Shai does. Obviously, 15 as well for A.J. Mitchell. That's really cool to see him in the starting lineup. 60% shooting, solid three-point shooter, and he moves the rock very well for this unit. Moving on, though, it's unfortunate. Washington... I didn't watch the end of that Celtics game, by the way, because I had other stuff to do. But getting into the Wizards and the Magic, the Wizards make this a sweat. I don't even know what the Wizards are doing. They're going for a number 1 overall pick at this point in the season, but the Magic look really good, and that's what we can talk about. Jalen Suggs, love the breakout game here. Obviously, Bilal Coulibaly was hooping all game. Trae Young's actually playing now, so that's kind of cool, but it's their 6th straight win. They take it to overtime. Jalen Suggs having one of his best games of the season, at least from a scoring standpoint, and hit a big-time three-pointer with a little bit left in the game. Again, longest win streak of the season. This is kind of what the Magic were looking like at the start of last season, and people were hyping it up. But, dude, they get it done. I don't know if they're on, like, a homestand or anything, but they've been playing very good at home, as you can see. Just a really fun game here. Obviously, Trae Young made it kind of tough. He's a very crafty offensive player, and maybe that's why some of these games with the Wizards are starting to become so close, because he's such a veteran. He can keep his team in games and stuff. But, you know, Bilal Coulibaly hits some big-time shots time and time again. He scores everywhere. I love it. You know, he's a tough offensive player, very good young guy. I think he came out of France with, like, Victor Wembanyama and that whole thing, if I remember correctly. So that's crazy. It's the Jurassic Park Xfinity commercial. They're finally starting to, like, roll the Super Bowl commercials out to, like, this. I see the, Instacart with Benson Boone and Steve Carey a lot. Or maybe it was Ben Stiller. I can't remember which one. They're like the banana one. That's cool. Let's check it. How did this game go to... This game went to OT. They didn't really choose the highlights very well. Paulo's been pretty good in that stretch too, but yeah, Tristan DeSilva's been good in that stretch. I love that. Okay, DeSilva, put your body into him. The former... Damn, Will Riley. That rook is too small. Former Colorado buff right there. Not Will Riley, but... Oh my god, what the... Okay, that was a bank. That was kind of crazy. That is a bail. Again, I don't know why they're even trying to win games in the first place, but... Okay, let's see what Paulo's doing. Oh, geez, that was laggy. I don't hate that shot. I don't know what the fuck my computer's doing. Good God. My computer's spazzing the fuck out. Let's see it, Suggs. Suggs being the offensive threat. Why Vukcevic, or whatever the fuck his name is, why did he drop on that? Jalen Suggs is a bald man. Looks pretty weird. Almost looks fucking Chinese, bro. Suggs. He deadass almost looks Chinese. Like one of those, like, Chinese monks or whatever. Asian monks. That's probably racist, but he kind of looks like that. I don't know. Let's get into the Wizards looking around here. 16 points for Alex Sarr. Don't love how he shot the 3-ball particularly, but 50% inside. He's a fantastic defensive player, and he's going to continue to develop as such, especially at the rim. And, I mean, don't doubt him on the perimeter, too, because Alex Sarr can certainly get that done. He can rip the ball. He can hustle. I mean, he's just such a lengthy player, too. sparing minutes for Trae Young, but I mean 15 points off of 50% three-point shooting, and he's also just a very good dual threat, kind of, is what I like to call some of these point guards. He could pass and score at a high level. 29 points for Bilal Coulibaly, not the most efficient interior guy, but he was knocking down threes all game. He was grabbing boards, passing the ball around. Very good bench minutes from a lot of these guys, too. 12 points for Leaky Black. Oh, wow. The former UNC Tar Heel. 12 points. Okay, man. 80%. Made 2 threes. I love that. Justin Champagnie put up 12 points. Don't love him as a three-point shooter compared to his brother especially, but 67% shooting. 11 and 11 for Vukcevic. Not the most efficient offensive player, but the guy grabbed some rebounds. 12 points for Bub Carrington. Don't love him as a three-point shooter. He got it done inside, and he was grabbing rebounds. He was passing the ball around. Trey Johnson played like ass offensively. I like him as a rebounder. I like him as a hustle guy, kind of a young guy in the league. But I don't know. Bub Carrington and Leaky Black get good minutes out of that, but we talked about the other guys. And even throwing guys like Anthony Gill, throwing guys like Jameer Watkins. They have some pretty decent options. Like, the Wizards are obviously very young and kind of a work in progress, and they're trying to rebuild, but, like, they got some guys that can have a future with this team, and you need to start utilizing some of these guys' minutes, you know? Magic, just a really good game. 18 and 10 for Paulo Banchero, passing the ball at a very high level. 26 for De Silva. Again, De Silva has been amazing in the stretch, shooting 50% from 3, hustling all around the court, grabbing boards. He is a phenomenal defender. I mean, he is a phenomenal defender. He plays defense very well at all 3 levels of the floor, especially on the perimeter. 19 for Wendell Carter, 19 and 11. This team has been killing it. 67% from 3. Another guy that can play defense damn near at all 3 levels of the floor. 22 for Desmond Bane, 50-40 splits. Love that. He's also been developing his game as a passing guard. He's great on the perimeter. 28 out of Jalen Suggs. Love him as a passing guard, and he plays well on the perimeter. I mean, there's guys all over for this team. 10 even for Jet Howard off the bench off a 67% three-point shooting, and the guy can hustle on the glass. So that's really good. Moving on here, Milwaukee gets another L. They only have a handful of games before it's time to hang it up for the year, but the Heat are kind of in a similar situation to the Orlando Magic. They've been playing really good ball recently. Obviously, Bam Adebayo coming off that fucking insane game. But damn, dude, Pele Larson, though. Pele Larson's the man to talk about this game. 28 points. I mean, when do you get that? That's crazy. Bam Adebayo had 21. The Heat have won 7 in a row. There's a lot of teams coming up in the East. They see a sense of urgency in the playoff race, and they're like, you know what? We're not going out without a fight. They beat the Bucks by 7. The game following his 83-point performance, the guy literally scores like a little over a quarter of that, which is insane. Pele Larson having one of his best scoring nights of his career, and that's just amazing. The Heat have never looked this good this year, and it's actually fucking sad because Giannis is playing games with the Bucks. I don't want to rule them out yet because there's still a handful of games for them to figure it, like I said, but damn. I mean, Giannis Antetokounmpo is great. Like, Jericho Sims is a good player, you know, but like, everyone's just at a high level for the Heat right now. I mean, you even look at guys like Drew Smith. Everyone's just playing really good ball for the Miami Heat. I didn't get to watch much college ball today, by the way. I'm gonna try to watch some of the tournament games tomorrow. Champ week. Obviously, we're getting to like the quarterfinals, all that stuff for some of these. Oh, Miami, Ohio, can you believe that? They are not undefeated anymore in the MAC tournament. I thought for sure they were winning that entire thing. They were massive favorites too. Holy shit, tomorrow. I mean, damn, tomorrow you get... I'm doing all D1. I don't discriminate. Look at Giannis. Oh, there's still games going on right now. I guess San Jose State and New Mexico is playing. That's the Mountain West. That'd be a good game to turn on right now if you guys are ball fans. Tomorrow, though, I mean, damn, you got the Atlantic 10 starting out with St. Louis and George Washington. You have the Big 10 starting out with Ohio State and Michigan. Look at Giannis. Giannis gets in stride. And, I mean, obviously they still believe they have a chance this year. All you really need to do if you're a team like this is sneak in the play-in. We saw literally what happened to the Miami Heat. Didn't they make the fucking finals off of a play-in bout? It's crazy. The Conference USA Championship starting tomorrow. SEC is in the quarterfinal. The American Conference is in the quarterfinal. There's a lot of shit going on here. Yeah. Wisconsin, Illinois is going to be a great game in that Big Ten tournament. Tennessee Vanderbilt in the SEC tournament's going to be amazing. I mean, look at these. Like, the MAC is in the semifinal. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking. The Big East, like St. John's is playing tomorrow. So, a lot of exciting stuff. Purdue and Nebraska, that's insane. Dude, the Big Ten is so fucking good. But Bucks lose this game. Giannis, I mean, 31 points. I don't love him as a three-point shooter. I don't even know why he's attempting those shots, but 50% overall, and the guy's grabbing rebounds. Who else is really helping him? I mean, 19 for Bobby Portis, a very efficient game off the bench, 50% three-point shooting. Love him as a rebounder. 16 for Ryan Rollins, 16 and 10, very efficient game for him. 67-50 splits. He's also a rebounder. God damn, like, what are they doing here? Ousmane Dieng is in the starting lineup? And I mean, I guess they just throw him out there to, like, for a make-a-wish? Like, what the fuck is this? What was the point of that? Like, Bobby Portis, Ryan Rollins played good. Like, they have a bench core like Cam Thomas, AJ Green, Jericho Sims, Torian Prince. So, like, as it stands, they're a good roster. I don't know what the fuck's going on here in Milwaukee, to be honest with you. So, whatever. The Heat get a 21-point game for Bam Adebayo. As always, a fantastic rebounder for this squad. Shout out to Khalil Ware for the 13 rebounds, too. 13 for Davion Mitchell. He's a 60% three-point shooter. He grabs boards. He passes the ball around well. 28 for Pele Larson. He has been phenomenal. 67% from three. Really good rebounding and passing from him as well. 18 for Kasper Shakunis. Yes, the Fighting Illini man. Shooting 50% and grabbing a lot of boards for this team, dude. I love this. This is a really good story, man. This is a very underrated rookie. Phenomenal. The guy's 19, bro. He's literally 3 years younger than me. What the fuck is going on with the world? Anyway, Dallas and Memphis, I guess we could talk about this. I mean, neither of these teams really have anything to fight for. Mavericks, with a win like this, definitely knocked the spirits out for the Grizzlies. But it's ball. Ball is ball. We can talk about as much basketball games as we possibly can. Chris Middleton had a huge fourth quarter burst, snapped at Dallas's losing streak, even though why are they even winning games? They are firmly a lottery squad. They win by 8 here. Chris Middleton, ridiculous fourth quarter, one of his best games we've seen all season. Daniel Gafford had one of his best games we've seen all season, so those two are playing at a very high level. They lost 8 games in a row going into this, so I guess it's kind of a morale booster to win a game like this, but Chris Middleton, love him from outside. Obviously, they're playing a pretty fun young team that we're going to see develop over the next couple of years, obviously, with guys like Olivier Maxence Prosper. They have G.G. Jackson. Some of the vets came to play today. I mean, even P.J. Washington getting to the rim and being aggressive is great to see. Let's see what else. Mavs and Grizzlies, baby. Let's dive into this game. I think I have one more game. Maybe after this, we can dive into a preview of tomorrow's action because there's more and more NBA. We're closing out the season here. And then I'm probably going to play some 2K for a little bit. Not too long, but we'll play a little bit of 2K for the night. Then I might try to get some editing done before I go to bed. I actually edited a fuck ton. I edited like 6 of the 15 minutes of the video already. So we already have a really good head start. Hopefully tomorrow by stream we can get that video out for you guys because I'd really like to. I'd really like to move on as well to the Final Destination franchise. We have like 4 movies in that to still watch, including the new one. Hey, look at Daniel Gafford. This is how Daniel Gafford played in some of their postseason runs. I don't know where the fuck he went, though. I don't have my headphones on. I just have the audio playing for you guys. Oh, my God. Where was this all season? I don't know the injury history of him throughout the year, but, dude, where was this from Daniel Gafford? Don't worry, guys. After about 15 to 20 games here, we're not going to have to cover games that don't matter. This game absolutely doesn't matter. I'm not going to lie, this is one of the most meaningless games, and we've covered plenty of them recently with a lot of teams tanking and looking to get number 1 picks. But, oh my, dude, when Middleton gets in a zone, he gets in a fucking zone. Like, you guys remember his days in Milwaukee we just covered. Unbelievable, dude. He's an unbelievable player when he gets hot. It's a good game, Chris. I like it. I like it. Late in your career, you know. I don't even know if he's late in his career. Like, how old is Chris Middleton? 34. He's been in the league for fucking damn near 15 years by now. He's been a trooper. But let's look at the Dallas Mavericks here, who get the W, 22-14. Great game for Daniel Gafford. He shot 75%. 12-10 for PJ Washington. I mean, this team never really lacks in their front court. 13 points for Cooper Flagg, kind of doing a little bit of everything between with the rebounding and the passing. Max Christie, 13 points. I don't love the turnovers, but he makes it up with creating his own turnovers on defense. He's a very good perimeter guy. Chris Middleton dropped 35 off the bench. I mean, that's just unbelievable. 80% three-point shooting. He's also a pretty solid veteran at being a two-way player. 12 points for Brandon Williams. He was great this game. Stat sheet stuffer. 50% shooting. Really good rebounding. Really good passing. And that man knows how to defend on all three levels of the floor. Very athletic young guy for the Mavs. Has such a history. I could see a most improved coming for a guy like Brandon Williams. Once he gets more minutes, might be wraps. But getting into the Grizzlies, you get a 20-point game for G.G. Jackson, and I don't love how he shot the three ball, but he was efficient inside. You get 23 for Jalen Wells. I don't love how he shot inside, but he was efficient from three-point land, and he's a good two-way player. They have a decent amount of those two-way players on this team, let me tell you. Despite losing this game, I mean, 19 points for Javon Small, very good game, 50% shooting. Love him as a passer for this team. 13 for Ryan Rupert, didn't shoot the ball particularly well, but the guy can grab the rebounds. 17-10, awesome game for Taylor Hendricks, one of their new pickups. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. Out of Utah this season, he shot 50% from three. Love him as a young athletic defender. Olivier Maxson's prospered. Definitely could have been better offensively. Now, I love him as a hustle guy. You know, he gets up on the rebounds and he plays defense on the perimeter with the loose balls and all that stuff very well, but offense definitely needs to pick it up. And I do think we could see guys like Taylor Hendricks get more minutes as they're kind of preparing to really tank. They don't really have anything to play for. They're truly a tanking team right now. So, that's interesting. One more game, that would be, Denver and San Antonio. Great game. Great game to close out the night. And I think, by the way, despite this loss, the Spurs are up there as favorites to win the West with the Thunder. Nuggets are just having an amazing season. Can you really blame the Spurs for losing a game like this? Two just absolutely elite teams. One of them had to lose. That's just how it goes. Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. I mean, for those of you that are saying Jokic isn't playing at an MVP level, I mean, look at what he's fucking putting up. They were down by 20 in this game. I was turning it off, but they win. They win by 5. Obviously, no Victor Wembanyama, so that's obviously the story that a lot of Pacers fans and people like that are going to kind of drag. But come on, dude. You got to admit, Jokic does fucking everything. He scores, rebounds, passes with the best of them. Jamal Murray is obviously one of the better scorers in the NBA, too. I wouldn't say he's like top tier, but dude, they rally. The Spurs had a 5-game winning streak going into this game. Obviously, it's unfortunate to not have Victor Wembanyama, but there you go. We have 8 people in here. What's going on? Nikola Jokic, 31-20. I mean, who else is putting up 30-20 games besides like Cleveland Cavaliers Kevin Love? Well, I guess Timberwolves Kevin Love was doing it more. Dwight Howard, Shaq, like who is doing shit like this? Maybe Jaren Jackson's done it before. Not Jaren Jackson, Jarrett Allen. Jamal Murray, dude can score everywhere. What can we say? What can we say that hasn't been said already? I mean, Nikola Jokic, such a tough offensive player, one of the best offensive players of all time, and him and Jamal Murray together, it's a recipe for disaster for the other team. And by the way, Stephon Castle had a triple-double. I mean, no fucking wonder they stood in this goddamn game.
A whole new species of Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years.
Yeah, are you ready? Are you ready? Whoa. Are you ready? Are you ready? Sorry. Oh, come on, Cornet, you can't hang. He's too slow, bro. You can't guard. Oh, I'm just kidding, Cornet. My guy from the Celtics. From the green and gold. The green and white. God, fuck. I've seen interviews with Christian Brown, I guess is his name, Brown, even though it looks like Braun. Saw some interviews with him recently. He seems like a good dude. I like his story. I mean, winning the national championship with Kansas and then his rookie season winning the NBA Finals as a very impactful role player. That's cool. He's like one of 5 players to win them back to back. I want to say Kareem did it, but I don't know who else it would have been. Probably some other like random rookies, you know. It's potentially Wilt Chamberlain could have done it maybe. I don't know if Bill Russell could have done it too. I don't know. Should I look that up actually? 5 players to win the national championship and finals in consecutive years. The 5th player. Okay. It's because I'm on Yahoo. I'm on Net and Yahoo, dude. Get me off of Net and Yahoo, bro. Why is it on Yahoo, dude? Fuck Net and Yahoo. Sorry. Am I even allowed to say that name on YouTube? I don't even know. 5 NBA players to win the national championship and NBA championship at the same time. That's not possible, Google. Five. Oh, Magic did it. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, they did win the finals his rookie year. Yep, Bill Russell did it. Although, I know who Henry Bibby is. I don't know who Billy Thompson is. That's the Magic Lakers, so that's cherry-picked for sure. Okay, and this is the next one they had, like Walt Frazier, like Dave DeBusschere, Willis Reed, maybe, you know. Okay. Sorry, that was fucking stupid to go on a tangent like that, but let's get into the box score. All right. Great game for the Nuggets. I mean, 15 out of Cam Johnson. He actually runs that podcast that they interviewed Christian Brown on. I've been watching a lot of podcasts recently. I don't know. 15 out of him, man. 75-50 splits. Really good board grabber. Did I say that already? What the fuck? 19 for Spencer Jones. I mean, these guys are all hands on deck. They're looking to make a push for something, for better seeding at least. 50% three-point shooter here. He can defend on all 3 levels of the floor. 31, 20, and 12 for Jokic. He made all of his free throws. The guy's hitting threes at a decent level. And, dude, 3 steals and 2 blocks. I know I'm box score watching, but I watched this game. Like, you got to admit, Jokic can... I wouldn't say he's a top-tier defender, but, like, give him some credit. 39 points for Jamal Murray. He's also a solid 3-point shooter here, and he's passing the ball while scoring. You love to see that. 11 points for Christian Brown. Just a hustle guy. Such an athletic guy. Gets up for rebounds. A really good rebounding guard, especially compared to the rest of the league. 10 points as well for Julian Strawther. 67-50 splits. I love that. Spurs, no Wemby. That obviously shows here. I mean, good games from other guys. 27 for De'Aaron. He shot 40% from 3. He's been working very well with his teammates passing the ball and scoring. 18 for Devin Vassell. I don't love him as an interior guy, but he can hit that 3-ball, man. 40% from there. Very good defender. I love him as that. 30, 11, and 10 for Stephon Castle. And sure, he's not the greatest in the interior, but 50% from 3 is great. 20 out of Harrison Barnes. 60-40 splits off the bench. That's amazing. Very good rebounding. 10 points out of Carter Bryant, despite only playing 9 minutes. That's impressive. 67-50 splits for that young man out of Illinois, right? Carter Bryant went to Illinois. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Pat Bryant. He went to Arizona. Why do I keep mixing those two up? Pat Bryant played football at Illinois. 13 out of Dylan Harper. Great fucking rookie. His brother's doing some stuff for Boston too, so I love it. 13, man. 50% shooting. Solid 3-point guy. He does everything. He grabs boards. He passes the ball around. I can't really compare him to an NBA player yet. He just does a little bit of everything. He's a very good role player. Like, you know what I mean? That's all for tonight's games. If anyone just joined, sorry. You can watch the VOD if you would like. Memphis is firmly in the driver's seat of the tank. That was a dumb bar, but they're playing Detroit, a team that's really trying to keep it pushing and become the favorite in the East again, because the Celtics have started to kind of close that gap, and games like this, freebies basically can give them that. The Pacers, I mean, they're obviously going for a number 1 overall pick. The New York Knicks are having a fantastic season, and they're elite, man. They shouldn't have a problem there. The Raptors are a good team, but this is a situation where the Suns are an amazing team right now. They're playing pretty good, despite not having Dillon Brooks. Give me the Suns. I have confidence in them. This is another thing. Dallas doesn't really have anything to play for. They're firmly in the lottery seat, and Cleveland's having a great year, an amazing year. Give me Cleveland. These are such lopsided games. God damn, dude. Like, Houston is an amazing team playing a team that has nothing to play for with New Orleans Pelicans in the lottery, so give me Houston. They're playing to lose. Golden State's fallen off a little bit without Steph, and they have a tough opponent coming up here with Minnesota. Minnesota's been great, so give me Minnesota. Portland, a team that has about 5 to 10 games to figure it out. They're playing a team that's tanking and doesn't have anything to play for. Give me Portland. A lot of games on tomorrow. Chicago, I wouldn't say it's necessarily over for them yet, but they're playing a good Clippers team. I don't even think this is going to be close. I think the Clippers need this win, and the Clippers... Yo, what's up? Dylan Cramsey, what's going on, man? Fuck. Why is this so delayed? What? Dude, I've been looking at the chat the whole time. These just now popped up. My fave NBA team, by the way, is Celtics. It might be hard to see because it's dark, but there you go. I appreciate you, Dylan. Hope to see you in more streams, brother. Yeah, Christian Brown's great. Awesome player. Shit. What was I? Oh yeah, we were previewing the games. I'm done with that though. Again, the Bulls have a couple of games to maybe try to do something. We can maybe look at the standings. I mean, we certainly have time to look at this stuff, right? Standings. So you look at the Bulls. I mean, they're 6.5 games out. It's still kind of worth it to maybe secure that, so their season isn't cut fucking short. I feel bad for Anthony Simons, by the way. What the hell? Went to the Celtics, thought he was going to be on a title contender, and ends up on a tanking team. Literally opposite ends of the spectrum, and even worse. So, looking at the West, only one team has been eliminated. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, the Trailblazers, I mean, they can hold this. 7.5 games. Yeah, again, like, this is the 10 teams that are going to make it for the West. I don't see any of this happening down here, and they shouldn't. There's no point of them doing it. With the East, it's a little more competitive because, like, again, the Bucks and the Bulls, they're not eliminated yet, and they can still try to make a push and win a fuck ton of games. I mean, obviously, it's going to get to that point, but I don't know. The Kings are going to get AJ DeBonsa. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Kings. Yeah. Feel bad for you, but at the same time, they got some fun guys on that team, man. Like, some vets, obviously some of them only have a couple more years left probably, but it's a fun team. I mean, Maxi Moreno. Let's talk about the Kings, you know. Did they play tonight? I only cover close games, by the way. Sorry if I've ever shit on the Kings. I mean, it's kind of just the season they're having. They're literally the worst team in the NBA. I mean, Pacers probably, because the Pacers aren't trying to even come close to winning. But, dude, Maxi Moreno, Devin Carter's good. They got a young core. Daquan Plowden, he's awesome. They got a future, but I think that's gonna do it, man. I'm out. I guess I could play some 2K on stream, but yeah, we'll do it. Why not? Let's play some 2K. 2Kishki. People probably feel bad for me for playing fucking 2K, but, you know, it is what it is. If you came here for the NBA, you could probably leave the stream now, if I'm being real, but who else do the Kings have, by the way? I mean, it's just a lot of veterans right now. They're going to clean up house soon with that. Let's get it. all time. There's no... Okay. Yeah, Kings better get AJ. I mean, it would suck to see the Pacers get AJ because they've literally just came off a championship and they have a good roster when healthy. Like, they literally just picked up Zubac. They still have Tyrese. I mean, Siakam's still a hell of a player, even though he's getting somewhat old. I mean, they got good young guards. Like, obviously they traded away Mathurin, but, like, you got Ben Shepherd. You got... Oh, shit. I'm not even paying attention. Fuck. I'm not even here, I guess. Todd. Oh, my God. I want to crack. I want to crack. I want to crack. Baby, speed run, speed run. Oh my God. MJ just hit me with a sidestep. I mean, this is boring, but I'm literally just spamming Evos right now. We don't need to get Bam involved. We good. We good, chat. We good off that. Oh my God. Is that not a... MJ taking advantage of the gather step rule, is he not? That was kind of crazy. Dude, she's got a sniper. What the hell? She's got to have like 95 three-point shooting. That's insane. What the hell? Dude, her bar was massive. Evans? Who is that? Nope. That'd be insane if he made that, though. Go to the corner. It's a bucket. Get in position. Get in position. We in TV. Mink. Too for. See what Twitter's saying about the music and the NBA and stuff. Pitchfork ranked in net spins early life crisis a 5.9 out of 10. That's actually not bad for Pitchfork, you know. Thanks anyone who tuned in, by the way. I see some of you guys are leaving. I appreciate you guys. 8 viewers at one point. I think that's the best my channel's ever done, sadly enough. I appreciate you doing, man, for chatting. It means a lot. Why is Booker... Dude, what are we doing? Tiptoe finesse VA shit. Come on. Nope. Damn, dude. Okay. Shoot that 3 ball. She's got a sprayer. That sounded kind of insane. Jack Harlow dropped a new album. It's R&B. Okay, like. And for my 2K guys out there, I was actually looking at like those defense challenges for the greatness. It actually does not look that bad. I might try to grind that. Because you can get like a couple rebounds and shit with players like throughout games. So I might try to go for KG. You know? Oof. Hot rod, you can get in. Where This card's gonna be really easy to Evo, dude. She's insane at shooting the ball. What the flip, dude? Oh man. It's literally all I'm doing all day is shooting threes, bro. I have no other choice. I'll be on Twitch tomorrow, by the way, for any of you guys watching and wanting to watch like video games and stuff too. I cover the NBA on the weekends too. Don't worry, I'll still cover any games, but I'm on Twitch, GZTV live on Twitch, all lowercase. Do I have my social medias on here? Let's see if I have a screen for that. I don't think I do. I have it on my laptop and not here. Whatever. And I'm gonna say I'm really bad at checking my Twitch chat. So if you say something tomorrow night and I don't see it, I mean, I'm not 100% sure if I'll stream on Twitch, but it's a pretty big possibility. I need to grind my Madden. I've been playing a lot of Madden. Grind out the end of this season. I might honestly be done with Madden after this season, but I don't. Sports games have been decent this year. Vince Carter. Vince Cartilage. Vince Knee Cartilage. She would have made that too, probably. I wouldn't have even been surprised if she made that shit. Who are your top 5 players in the NBA right now? I'm just looking at Twitter. What a goof. Shai's number 1. Dude, Shai's the best player in the NBA. Then Jokic. Third place. Dude. Jaylen Brown. I don't care, dude. Jaylen Brown's 3. Nah, that's ridiculous. Victor Wembanyama's in the top 5, too, for me. I don't even know if I want to put Luka in there. I can't put Cade in there because his team's just too good. Like, he's got the pieces for it. What other? Yeah, I don't know. What are we looking at? Who we feeling like? MJ, this is not the 90s. Quit taking that shot, buddy. I'm beefing with a computer player. I don't care. Come on. That's a fucking mid-range. Fuck. I hate when they put their feet inside the perimeter like that. Trash, dude. 90s are raps. They raps. Got me masked up, pinch up. Yeah, why does Chief keep dropping an album when Yee's dropping? That don't even make sense. Why? What kind of marketing decision is that? But the show I won't put love with my Gucci on me. I've never heard of this dude, by the way, that's on UNC that I'm playing this game for. It's like Henry Bokovic. I don't know. I mean, I also just don't play or watch a lot of college ball. Definitely didn't watch a lot during the regular season. God damn. All I wanna do is chill inside a slut truck. Henry Bogovac. Damn. Dude, we hitting from everywhere. Alright, bro. I'm good. I'm good for show. How do you get this mode? Oh, like the college stuff? Sorry if it's delayed again and you texted that or you typed that literally fucking 5 minutes ago. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's my team. My team has this going on. They don't have it in like Play Now and shit like that. Oh my god, dude. The scroll bar is cooked on this. What? Is it clearing chats? What's going on here? I can't even see it. $10K ain't nothing to me, babe. I need to start looking at my chat more. I need to get a setup to open this, open it up and whatnot. Oh. They might actually drop an AJ Devonta card because they're dropping all these other college players. And like, if they're dropping all the college players, they might drop like March Madness moments. That would be insane. This would be the best game of this would be one of the best my teams I've ever played if they did that. That would be crazy. Like imagine from like last year or like 2 years ago when Jack Golke was on, it might have been even 3 years ago that happened. Jack Golke on Oakland. Imagine they give him like a dark matter for what he did to Kentucky. Or Doug Eater on that. No more 90 shit, boy. Cut the 90 shit out. Dang. They could give Devonta a card. They're already giving, oh no. They're already giving Darren Peterson a card. They already gave Cam Boozer a card. I don't really know who else they're missing besides Devonta. The guy on Arkansas, a cuff. Is that his name? They could have gave him a card. A March Madness on 2K. I've tried to do that before, but dude, like the roster stuff and like how to import the jerseys, it is such a pain, bro. I've tried it. There's people that have like custom rosters and stuff, but then you'd have to go in like My League and import the jerseys. They need to figure it out. Obviously, they're coming out with a college basketball game, I believe, next year. I think EA is doing it. Let me look that up, actually. Dude, why is it on Netanyahu? It's coming back. It's developing a new standalone college basketball video game for early 2027. When do they normally come out with? Huh. I'm confused because when do they normally come out with those games? I don't even know. Would it be like December when the season's gearing up? Like you would think it'd be like November or something when the season starts, but I don't know what they do. Be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Let's keep Miera in there. Did he give me the card? Okay, he's 6'6". That's not bad. He can play the 2. I have no idea who this is, mind you. I don't. Dude, it's actually insane. They dropped a skate game and that shit came and went. That was wild. This is so disrespectful. Why would Shai go ahead and break Wilt's record? Woo. I bet you the Duke can beat the Kings in a game. No. Duke, maybe if you're talking about like the current Kings, like healthy or not, but if you're talking fully healthy Kings right now, no way. Dude, DeRozan would demolish Duke. I don't care. Maybe it'd be a close game. Dude, Maxime Reynaud's not even a crazy player. He's a rookie. I feel like he'd dominate. He would dominate. Who else would be good? Dude. I don't know. Don't kid yourself about the Kings. The Kings would beat Duke. I don't care. They'd beat him. The best college team could not beat. That's never been the case. Like the best college team could not take down the worst NBA team. It's never. I don't know if that's ever been the case. They'd have a better chance of beating the Nets probably. I could see them beating the Nets. But the Kings got too much, bro. DeRozan's an animal. It don't even matter how late in his career he is. He's an animal. Like Westbrook could still even take a guy to the hoop, you know? Levine's not even like he's old, but like if you took those 3 out, you'd have a shot. Who do the Nets have exactly, actually? Like MPJ, MPJ could probably cut him up. Like he could probably cut up. But who's the guy? Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton could probably dominate. Oh my God, what am I doing? I'm not even focusing. The Nets have a lot of young guys. They have a lot of guys that came out of college. So it's like, besides MPJ, they have like Terrence Mann. He's washed. Yeah, I don't know though. Like, if you're talking from a matchup standpoint for the Nets, though, what was I gonna say? If you're talking from a matchup standpoint with the Nets and Duke, Cam Boozer could probably guard up on MPJ, but Danny Wolf just came out of college. Nolan Traore just came out of college. Jaeger Demon just came out of college. Basically, he's like a second-year guy. Jesus, oh my God, chill. I'm putting it up. I don't even care. I can't think of who else the Nets have. Day'Ron Sharpe's good. He's a good young guy. I think he went to UNC. I don't know. What's another team they'd have a chance against maybe? Wizards without AD or Trey, they could maybe take down. Maybe. Well, they already don't have AD, but Trae Young's been playing games. So him alone, he's pulling up from the logo every time and shooting it in someone's face. Boozer or AJ would be a better fit. Or like which one? If I had to choose one. I mean, AJ DeBonsa is the better player, especially offensively. I mean, like his footwork is insane. What is he? How tall is DeBonsa? Like 6'8"? And dude, he can move like a guard. They don't even have his height on here. What? Guys, just tell me how tall AJ DeBonsa... Is this guy a myth? Oh, he's 6'10". Jesus Christ. Okay, that changes my perspective completely. Him and Boozer is pretty much 6'10" as well. Do the Kings, do they want like a pure offensive player, or do they want a guy that can bully and be a body out there? I don't know. I mean, DeBonce's an athletic presence, and he has good footwork, but Boozer's more like, like he's going to bully you a little bit. He's going to push you around. He's got size. So I don't know which one they'd want. I mean, Maxime Reyno, they do already have like their size with a guy like that, I guess. And if we're looking at their future beyond DeRozan, I think DeBonce would be a better fit. They already have like Daquan Plowden off the bench. He's big. He gets in people's way, Yeah, DeBonce he's lengthy as hell. I thought he was only 6'8". He moves. He's the same. He can move like a guard, bro. Like his footwork, like the way he euros, the way he hop steps, all that, the way he just so easily gets through the lane. He literally plays his own pace. It's unbelievable. So if they want a crafty offensive guy, that's who. I mean, he does everything over there while being a lengthy defender too, of course. So Boozer's more for if you need size, like big guy. He can back people down, grab rebounds, so that's how I see it. It really sucks what's happening to Darren Peterson, though, on a different note. I like the whole thing of him not playing the whole games, load managing in college. I don't know if the NIL money's getting to his head or like his draft stock's getting to his head, which that can't be the case because if you don't play games well, you're not going to be the pick you're projected to be. So I don't really know what's going on with him. He's a good offensive player as well. I don't watch him too much. I've watched a couple BYU games this year though, and I know. Watched a couple Duke games. I know those guys are nasty. Probably gonna get off after this game. I'm literally just passing and shooting. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to this. I need to get these Evos done. I need to start getting more dunks because I want to get that DeRozan card. This game is so pay to win, by the way. Like, I wouldn't recommend. I mean, it's good for no money spent right now, but I would not recommend just getting into this game. It's hell. If you play someone with 100 Cooper Flag, Edie, any of those guys, good luck. My God, those cards are unstoppable. So much better. Get the fuck out of here, boy. What you think this was? Them Europeans don't play about their defense. Oh shit! I just slapped Shorty like I'm Chris Brown. Chuck it. It's game. Oh no, that's not a game yet. I was not paying attention. Pain, 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 pain. It's the pain talk. Jordan Pope. I haven't watched a lick of Texas basketball all season. I didn't even know who their good players were. I know their women team's really good. Obviously, their men's team's going to be good damn near every year. Their recruiting program's wild. Anywhere in Texas. Jesus, bro. What's my favorite NFL team? My favorite NFL team's the Packers. Just take with that as you will. I'm a green guy. I like green teams. That's my thing. It's my bread and butter. Okay, well, I'm going to stop this at exactly an hour. Appreciate you, Dylan. pop out to some more streams in the future, man. Love to have you here, talk. You know, I'm on Twitch, GZTV Live on Twitch, all lowercase. I need to. I have my social media somewhere, I guess. So, and I post on YouTube. Like if you're on the channel,